listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. Great cut there. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. Just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to take off here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his leg.
Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Running back has it on the screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed, and a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do was eat it.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up 3rd down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Arkansas 7, LSU 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Burks. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hogs. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the second down play. Same tailback, another carry. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Running out of time in the pocket. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the run here, lets it go. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first.
And a sophomore making an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Looking for a deep completion. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Contact as he threw it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
On the ready.
To the air. It's Burks. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. That Mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. After a lot of time to scan the field, fires this one to the right. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. No huddle now for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Bringing pressure. And this pass is on target. Caught.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Looks like LSU has the first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half.
Let's go!
And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Number 2 with the carry.
And they'll set up for the PAT. After the PAT, they trail 28-7.
That makes the score for Arkansas 28, LSU 7.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return starts from inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. It's like the final play of the half coming up. The shotgun running play call. Breaks loose at the 45. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
Arkansas Razorbacks will take over 1st and 10.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go!
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
On the double.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It's now second down.
Ready, set. Come on, set.
They'll run it here. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning it.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well. pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Hogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Here we go on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Looking to pass. It's Burks. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches are likely to focus on as they move forward.
Tackle made after the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a...
And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. And after adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. A handoff from the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defense coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
With the score, Arkansas 38, LSU 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The pass rush closing in. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
Turn him one down. Sets up the next drive. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Burks. Pressure is coming. Touchdown, Razorbacks. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team's on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. In the clear at the 25. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly. Ready.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. Now it's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Now rolling out to his left. Oh, the pass rush gets home. A sack to end it as the defense punctuates this victory. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is